There's a reason we cover mirrors after someone dies. A reason people don't talk about. I didn't believe it until last winter. I was hired to clean out an old estate after the last owner, Mrs. Whitmore, passed away. She was 92, no family, lived alone in a rotting Victorian house on the edge of a forgotten forest road, paid cash, no phone, no internet, the kind of house where sunlight never really touches the inside. She was found dead in the bathtub, water cold, eyes open, skin peeled, almost like it had been scraped away, slowly. But that wasn't the worst part. There were mirrors in every room, big, antique ones, all perfectly polished, not a speck of dust, as if she'd cleaned them right before dying. The woman who showed me around, some relative of the town clerk, warned me before she left. "Don't touch the mirror in the attic," she said, "and whatever you do, don't look directly into it." She left instructions. I laughed it off, obviously. Just old town superstition, right? So I started cleaning. First floor was bad, but manageable. Dust, cobwebs, broken furniture. Same with the second floor, except for the smell. Like something dead had been cooked into the walls. Then I reached the attic. The door was nailed shut. Not locked, nailed. I pried it open. Dust poured out like smoke. Inside, it was freezing. No windows, just a single bulb hanging from the ceiling, flickering like it was scared to stay on. In the center of the room, there were 3 mirrors, each taller than me, covered in thick black sheets, and taped to the wall behind them, a note, handwritten, in shaking script. "Do not uncover the 3rd mirror." Naturally, I uncovered the first one. Just a normal mirror, cracked in the corner. Nothing weird. The second one, I hesitated. But again, nothing. Though I did notice the air got colder, and I swear the light dimmed just a little more. Then, I stood in front of the 3rd. I didn't uncover it. I just stood there, staring at the black sheet. Something about it felt off, like it was breathing, like it knew I was there. I turned to leave, but behind me, I heard something whisper my name. "Don't shout, don't speak." I froze. Then, a sound from the mirror, like fingertips dragging slowly across glass. I ran, straight out of the attic, slammed the door, nailed it shut with the same rusty nails, and left the house for the night. But that night, at home, in my own apartment, something was wrong. I turned off the lights to sleep and saw a shape in the mirror across from my bed. At first, I thought it was me, until it moved. When I didn't, it stood still, watching, head tilted slightly. No eyes, just pits, blacker than shadow, a grin too wide, stretching up to its ears. I covered the mirror. I didn't sleep. The next day, I went back to the Whitmore house, determined to finish the job and never return. But when I got there, the attic door was open. I didn't open it. No one else had keys. And inside, the 3rd mirror was uncovered. And in the reflection, it wasn't the attic behind me. It was my bedroom from the night before. Same angle, same light, same thing staring from the corner. I looked behind me. Nothing. I looked back at the mirror. Now, it was smiling wider, closer. I backed away slowly, heart hammering. Then I noticed something that made my blood run cold. My reflection wasn't moving. It stood frozen, staring into the mirror, smiling, just like that thing. But I was moving. And then it blinked. I smashed the mirror, I didn't stop until the glass was dust. And just before it shattered completely, I swear I saw it move its hand, reaching for me through the crack. I left everything behind. I didn't take a single payment. I moved 3 towns over, threw out every mirror in my home. But last week, I stayed at a motel. Just one night, the bathroom had a mirror. I didn't look. I swear I didn't. But when I turned out the lights, I heard glass creak and a whisper. You shouldn't have uncovered it. I didn't sleep that night. Every creak of the motel room settled in my spine like a nail. I covered the mirror with a towel, then pushed the dresser in front of it for good measure. Around 3 a.m., I heard the towel hit the floor. I didn't move. Then, the unmistakable sound of a mirror being touched. Fingernails tapping, slowly, deliberately. I forced myself to look. The towel was on the floor. The dresser hadn't moved. But in the mirror, I saw myself, standing right behind me. I spun around. No one there. When I turned back, the reflection didn't follow. It just smiled, and that same awful grin. And then it raised its hand, like it was waving goodbye, or hello. And behind it, deep in the mirror's background, I saw the attic. The third mirror had never really broken. I didn't escape. I let it out. Since that night, I've seen reflections that don't belong to me. Sometimes in store windows, sometimes in someone else's sunglasses. Just for a split second. But it's there, closer, watching. I've tried smashing every mirror, every reflective surface. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's in the mirrors anymore. I think it's in me now. So please, if you ever find yourself in an old attic, 3 mirrors in a row, don't look at the third one. And if you do, don't blink. It's 2:46 a.m. right now. I'm staring into the mirror above my sink, the only one I haven't thrown out. And behind my reflection, I can see it, standing in the doorway, still smiling, closer than before. I want to run, but I know it's too late, because just now, my reflection blinked again, but I didn't.